Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki. And today, I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at knottylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable. And please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Happy Friday, and we're back. Naughty Crew, we got some stuff to get into. All right, welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty, or Nikki, whatever you prefer. Thank you all for joining me. And I figured before I go hit the streets, we need to get into these topics, Naughty Crew, all right? Because I ain't trying to be up in the morning. We probably vlog the weekend. I'm, preparing for my trip and everything. So make sure y'all thumbs up in this video. Yes, get your girl in the algorithm. Share my content. Leave comments. All of these ways are the free ways to support the channel. And last but not least, donations are appreciated. Okay, we do not work for free. Appreciate every last one of you joining me. I got an update on Donald Trump. Chill. Let me tell you something. Donald Trump has a cult-like following, but people are losing their rabbit ass minds. You heard me. They losing their minds. We're going to get into it. Brian McKnight, we going to Deadbeat Daddy Valley this evening. Jail. He got the nerve to speak on his biological children, his other families. Okay. Then we got Kelvin Hunter feeling like he needs to get something off his chest. All right. The narcs are out. The narcs are narking, Naughty Crew. All right. Then we got Taylor Swift seemingly shading Kim Kardashian. You know, anytime the Kardashians are dragged, I am here for it. All right. What else we got? We got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of stuff to get into. I'm gonna drop the link after we go over the stories. We got Freddie P from the band speaking out about what caused the rift between him and Diddy. Who else we got? Sukiana dragging Peter from Real Housewives, the honorary housewife. Yes, we got so much more. So thumbs up this video. Make sure y'all follow me on my backup channel, Naughty Crew Live Podcast. All right, we're trying to get monetized over there. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this intro, and we're gonna dig into the source. Thumbs up this video. Yes, and we back. What's up, Juby Buggin? And to my people in the bushes, what's up? Just thumbs up the video. Engage in the channel. That's all I ask. All right. Hey, G Mom, thank you for joining. All right. The FBI director spoke out today. He is trying to warn us, and people need to pay attention. People need to pay attention to what is going on in the world. And I referenced the movie Leave the World Behind. If you haven't seen it on Netflix, you need to. Okay. I felt like the Obamas was trying to warn us about something. But check out what the FBI director is saying. Child, ain't no joke out here. Y'all can play with it if you want to. Y'all better be prepared. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talks for this. Here we go.
has been that individuals or small groups will draw some kind of twisted inspiration from the events in the Middle East to carry out attacks here at home. But now, increasingly concerning is the potential for a coordinated attack here in the homeland, akin to the ISIS-K attack we saw at the Russia concert hall just a couple weeks ago. Our most immediate concern has been that individuals or small groups will draw some kind of twisted inspiration from the events in the Middle East to carry out attacks here at home. But now, increasingly concerning is the potential for a coordinated attack here in the homeland, akin to the ISIS-K attack we saw at the Russia concert hall just a couple weeks ago. Our most immediate concern has been that individuals or small groups will draw some kind of...
Y'all heard him? He's trying to warn us, people. So the FBI director, Christopher Wray, warned Thursday that Chinese-linked hackers have put themselves in position to attack America at the right moment by targeting our infrastructure to induce panic. How? Well, similar to the argument surrounding the Chinese-based app TikTok, this is all centered around cybersecurity. And in the movie Leave the World Behind, that's how it started. Oh, thank you, Tara. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the super chat. Thank you. Okay? Now, TikTok pissed off, all right, because we don't want to move forward with them. They got 6 months either to drop China or it's no-go. They're going to ban TikTok from America, all right, and leave the world behind. They started attacking via our technology, shutting down our technology and things like that. And here it is. I'm telling you, the Obamas was trying to warn us. All right, so private companies own most of our nation's critical infrastructure. That includes our electrical grid, oil, natural gas pipelines, and transportation system. Ray says investigations have shown that Chinese hackers have already begun targeting those companies. Ray says it took hackers all of 15 minutes to steal data related to the control and monitoring systems. Hackers reportedly ignored financial and business-related information, which hints at what type of threat is brewing. Child, y'all better start keeping cash. Y'all better start keeping cash on y'all. So the FBI is warning private sector organizations to be vigilant against Chinese hackers by developing an incident response plan in networks and devices to make the attack surface as difficult as possible. Director Ray says these plans should clearly highlight when the private sector organization will contact the FBI for help. What's the reasoning behind all of this? Ray says China wants to seize economic development in the areas most critical to tomorrow's economy. He also says China wants to prevent the United States from being able to get in the way of potential future crisis between China and Taiwan by 2027. The threat mentioned in Ray's reports are somewhat similar to the Netflix dramatization Leave the World Behind. I ain't even read this before this, okay? With the election nearing, it's important this sensitive matter is addressed and handled accordingly. Naughty crew. Yes, please thumbs up this video. The Obamas was trying to warn us. And I'm here bringing the information to my naughty crew. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. What's going on? And you need to protect your neck. Hey, St. Hudson. Hey, Curse. You need to protect your neck. You need to start stocking up with canned goods, water, keeping cash on hand. They coming for us. They trying to attack us. And all these things going on, Trump trial, Diddy, these are all distractions to throw us off our game. Woo! Don't say, look, you heard it here first. Let me see. Look at this. Look at what Curves is saying. Scarier is that was the first post I saw this morning. 20 minutes later, the lights in my house went off by themselves. All the power in my house went off. Then it came back on. See that? Yes, please thumbs up this video. Yes. Juby Buggin says, "Did you hear Yemen wants to cut the internet off in the Red Sea? Apparently, we're thinking our internet comes from satellites, but it's underwater in fiber optic cables." Yes, girl. Dual citizenship is needed. I'm trying to move to the islands too. Hey, Carol. Yes. So look, people, they're warning us. The FBI. Look, first we had to leave the world behind. The Obama's trying to warn us. And if you have not seen that movie, please check it out on Netflix. It is very, very telling. And I always took that as a warning, like, "Ooh, we got to get our stuff together." Okay. And remember the book of Revelations. Alright, I want this. Come on. The book of Revelations, nations will rise against nations. That part. Now this want to act up. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened. I guess they don't like me talking about this subject. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Testing, testing. Yeah, my volume's there. I just have no picture. See what just happened? I don't know why my picture won't come up. Boom, and we back. See? I don't think they like me talking about this, but I need my naughty crew to be prepared. Period. All right. And on the tail end of that, now y'all know Trump is on trial. One of his supporters was outside of the courthouse today and decided to set himself on fire. People are losing their rabid minds. And mind you, I remind you, Trump warned us. He said, if he's not elected, there will be bloodshed. And I believe him. And I reference the incitation, the riots at the Capitol. If he could do that, imagine what else he could do. Shout out to the Shade Room for this one.
An active shooter is in the park outside the court. We have a man who is he has set fire to himself. A man has emblazoned himself outside of the courthouse just now. Our cameras are turning right now. A man has now lit himself on fire outside of the courthouse in Manhattan, where we are waiting his history to be made. A full jury panel is gone. We are watching a man who is fully emblazoned in the front of the courthouse today. We are watching multiple fires breaking out around his body and person. We have seen an arm that has been visible, that has been engulfed in total flames. There is chaos that is happening. People are wondering right now if people are in danger. I'm looking across the courtyard. There is a man racing to his aid. There's coats coming off to try to put out the fire. We have members of security details. NYPD is rushing to the scene. They are trying to come now. Officers are on the scene. A fire extinguisher is right now present, being put on this man to try to put out. People are climbing over barricades to try to separate the public to put out the flame on this man. He is an active shooter. An active shooter is in the park outside.
Okay, times are getting dangerous. Times are getting dangerous. Times are getting dangerous. You know who else warned us about this? Odie, Jonathan Odie. And St. Hudson, I saw your comment about Dubai. Yes, they got a year's worth of rain in one day. They controlling the weather. They trying to control us. Let me see where it curves. I see your question. Let me see. Breaking news. A man has set himself on fire outside the courthouse where Donald Trump trial is currently taking place. According to CNN, the man was throwing flyers in the air before he pulled an item out of his backpack and lit himself on fire. The CNN team reporter observed one of the flyers saying NYU is a mob front, as well as other scathing allegations against the university. CNN Laura Coates described the scene in a live broadcast. An EMT reportedly rushed to the man's aid, and he was carried away on a stretcher. Child. Yes, she was play by play. It's crazy. Yes, G-Mom. Not sure, Curves. Not sure. They describe him as a Floridian from St. Augustine area. Hey, nephew. Hey, nephew. So the FBI is warning us about what's going on. And nephew, you stay safe down there in that racist ass Florida, okay? Dangerous down there. It's dangerous. We are living in dangerous times. Protect your neck, people. All right. Make sure you get prepared. Make sure you have enough water on hand to last you days, because we don't know. 50 in the chat, please hit that like button. We don't know what's to come. If you have not checked out the movie Leave the World Behind, there's a lot of clues. All right. I'm even looking into getting a satellite phone and a backup generator for my house. All right. Because things are becoming unpredictable, and I think they're preparing to attack us. We haven't had war here in America in a long time. All right, up next, I want to get into Brian McKnight, narcissist. He's talking about getting rid of his family. Disgusting. As you all know, he was exposed for being a deadbeat. He basically denounced his original family before he got remarried and has a new family. Yes, please thumbs up this video. And now he decides to speak out in regards to getting rid of them. Disgusting. All right, so we'll head over to Deadbeat Daddy Land. Yes, Carol. Let's see what he got to say. Here we go. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Fair use.
So lastly this week, I want to big up my man right here. See, he gets it. In order to live a life that you love, you have to get rid of the evil and the negativity, even if that evil and negativity is related. We want everyone to live a life that you love. Our hashtag, that's what it means. Hashtag I love our life. But in order to do that, you have to get rid of all that evil and negativity. There's so many angry and upset and negative people out there. We want to use our platform as a place of positivity, a positivity platform. So hopefully, who knows, next week, maybe I'll only respond to positive comments. We'll see. We'll see you next week. So lastly this week, I want to big up my man right here.
All right, so this person, Pack 1913, says the same God that said honor your father, mother, also said children are gift from the Lord. They are a reward from him. And train up a child in the way he should go. And when he is older, he will not depart from it. Your children are a reflection of the work, prayers, spirituality, moral compass that parents pour into kids. You disown kids that you create, and you are also against God. But Judgment Day is between you and your maker. So carry on. Hashtag carry on. So then Brian McKnight responds, he said, God wasn't taking about, I think he meant to say talking about children that are the product of sin, which these are two. He's talking about his kids. I didn't raise them, their mother did. 3. Know the whole story before quoting the Bible. For take your inaccurate negativity off my page and try being happy. Ciao. Yeah. So as a result of that, he decided to go live.
See, he gets it. In order to live a life that you love, you have to get rid of the evil and the negativity, even if that evil and negativity is related. We want everyone to live a life that you love. Our hashtag, that's what it means. Hashtag I love our life. But in order to do that,
Shut up, Brian. Shut up. All right, so this is his original family on the bottom, and this is his new family on the top. All right, but his ex-wife is tired of him because she decided to come out and sound off, and I'm here for it. Let's hear what she got to say. Brian McKnight's wife shared a powerful sentiment following the recent comments he made about their children being the product of sin. Disgusting. Shout out to the shade
You
room.
know how I strive to live within a space of positivity. I try daily to make a conscious effort to remain in that space, because outside of that isn't a happy place to be. Physically, mentally, spiritually, it's better for me to be in a space where I make sure that the joy is what's around me, because I have so much to be thankful for, so many things that I'm grateful for. And I know the way the devil works. And I know that in those times where blessings are bountiful, he likes to creep in. And he likes to use things that he feels will touch parts of you to bring you out of a space where your energy is brought to a lower vibration, lower level, because then you're no longer able to continue on a path where you are okay. That day and that time and that moment and in those seconds, it will and has been and will forever be in reference to my children. As I'm sure most mamas are, as I'm sure most daddies are. And at some point, it's just enough. It's just enough. And it has to be clear that, and hopefully it can help some other folk who might be dealing with situations where there's a constant gnaw of ridiculousness that's trying to get its way, almost like a rat that knows there's food on the other side that will nourish every part of them because they're not getting it. And with this situation, it's attention. So that rat just keeps digging and it keeps digging and it chews through wires and it chews through holes in any way it can find an end to hopefully get into your space, snatch everything so you can go running through the house and try to hit it with a broom. That's what their intent is. I want you, just as I daily am trying my best to do, is to find those spaces where you don't allow that into your space. And I know there's some that's going to say, well, you're addressing it now. Why? Because he said something about you. The things that have been said about me, you would not believe. The things that could be said. The point of it is nothing. I don't want to draw attention to anything. And if I ever do, it is only to help if there's someone who's in a situation who feels like they're being just pushed, prodded, probed. This is that type of situation where everything, of course, in me wants to run amok through every street in this city and that city and the other city, and that would do what? The point at the end of every negative situation, whether it's an illness, whether it's a fool that you have to deal with because they keep entering your life when you are no longer giving any more energy to it. It's to only keep you down to where they thought they had you because they knew that they were the author of an extremely abusive situation, emotionally, mentally. And they're no good at not being the center of that attention anymore. So when everybody pulls that away, it's like a kid who throws a tantrum. I'm going to do more. I'm going to raise up. My voice is going to get louder until I end up on the ground kicking and screaming. And then I'm going to show you that, I got you. No. You continue to stay in that space that keeps you cool. And I'm telling you this from experience because this is a time where I do understand that things can hit here. And at this point, on a day like today, it's here. So it's beneficial to kind of bring it in a space that makes sense again. I am so proud to have raised these men. I am so proud to have raised these men that God allowed me, knowing that I wouldn't get everything right. But he allowed me to raise them, and he allowed us to be in a space where, yes, I did have the helms to raise them predominantly on my own, with the help of my family, with the help of my friends, with the help of my community. I'm so glad we had that tribe, and I want others to feel that, and that's what we're here to do. We're not here to gossip. We're not here to keep things rolling and keep things a mess. We're not. And that has been made clear by the fact that you just really haven't heard much, have you? And that's okay. My life and the life I want all of us to be welcomed in, and a life I want all of us to share, is as simple for me as sitting in front of my rose bushes, going in the house, eat a piece of salmon and some broccoli. You know how I strive to live within a space of positivity.
I love it. Brian McKnight,
Kelvin swallowed up.
She swallowed that ass up, Brian McKnight. You better keep your mouth shut, because I'm sure it's a lot of things she could say about you. You're disgusting. But good for you, ma'am, because she drop kicked that ass. Okay, I love it. She handled it with class. She handled it with grace, and she didn't lose her ish. And I appreciate her message. And a lot of people need to take a page out of her book, because sometimes the devil loves to poke the bear. And let me tell you something. It bothers him that he doesn't have a relationship with his children, because then he wouldn't have had to respond to a complete stranger, right? If you so happy with your decision, okay, let me go back to him. One more time. You did that, sister. You did that. You put him right in his place where he need to be. Shut the about my kids. Be quiet about my kids. You narc. Hey, AT2. He's a narcissist. Oh, we got a show of narcs today, honey. Come on.
So lastly, this week, I want to big up my man right here. See, he gets it. In
Please
order
hit
to
that
live a
like.
life that you love, you have to get rid of the evil and the negativity, even if that evil and negativity is related. We want everyone to live a life that you love. Our hashtag, that's what it means. Hashtag I love our life. But in order to do that, you have to get rid of all that evil and negativity. There's so many angry and upset and negative people out there. We want to use our platform as a place of positivity, a positivity platform. So hopefully, I mean, who knows, next week, maybe I'll only respond to positive comments. We'll see.
What you just said
Ryan.
is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Period. Period. 69 watching, please hit that like button. We in Narcissist Valley. Okay? You want to know the next narc I want to get into? Kelvin Hunter. The nerve. This butt hurt. All right. We went over this the other day. Wendy's guardian is now requiring him to pay back some of that alimony because he was overpaid based on the stipulations of their divorce. Now, Wendy was paying him something like $35,000 a month, right? But that was contingent on her working. As long as she worked on the show and maintained that same salary, he would be able to get the alimony payments. Well, and that's I say Wendy stopped working on purpose because she wasn't paying for that side baby. I've been saying it. I believe it. But, also I believe she was really, really affected by losing her family, and my heart goes out to her or whatever. Well, Kelvin Hunter is in his feelings, honey, and he is going in. He had to come to the front of the congregation. He had to get something off his chest, honey. Let's get into it. Let's see what the narc got to say. Like, the nerve of you to think that she should continue to take care of your side chick and your baby. The nerve. Like, you did not gain enough off of her. Everything Wendy had, Serena had. They had a house around the corner. They had cars, everything. Quite frankly, I think he's disgusting. Get up here, narc. Come on. Because we're going to drag you too. Happy Friday, everybody. Come on, Kelvin. Shout out to the Shade Room.
All of you miserable and women on my page are going to be very mad. But for the smart people who understand the plight of, I'm not trying to play victim. Again, I take full accountability. A lot of y'all still don't know what's going on, and you still won't know what's going on. And as per the documentary that you just saw, which was whatever, I knew nothing about it, you still don't know what's going on. And guess what? There was nothing good that came out of that. Nothing good came out of the documentary. So I don't know what was this display for. All of the people that were involved, the celebrities, half of them were involved in enabling her. So Black China, you need to go sit down before I air you out and let people know what you really did. There's a lot, but I'm not here for that. Listen.
What Black? Wait a minute. Black China said,
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get thrown in
because you never apologized.
okay, what Black China got to do with it, Kelvin?
You miserable women, please stay off my page.
You miserable men, stop trying to use women to fund your gigolo lifestyle.
Just stay off my page. Pray for the people that's involved. Pray for my ex-wife. Pray for Wendy Williams. Hunter. Pray for Wendy Williams. Pray that for the family. Pray for everybody that's involved. And whatever I'm out here doing and whatever people think I'm doing, guess what? If I don't go out here and do it, who the is going to, what we going to do? We're going to just let everybody, whatever the display is, whoever's in charge, they clearly don't care. So, and I've been minding my business. I've been doing what I got to do to make these announcements that I'm about to make to show that I am working hard. I'm going to keep working. My legacy is not over. Whatever I have to do for the legacy, that still includes my entire family, is still not over. My son is looking. My daughter's looking. My lady is looking. Everybody's looking now. So at this point, you know, if you don't really care, if you still caught up on that geometry or that news about whatever, you don't really see what's going on here, the real plight, then okay. But please, I'm gonna ask you to please refrain, you women, refrain from my comments, refrain, go get a life, go get a man, go get some peace, go do whatever you need to do. But please stop worrying about Kelvin.
Kelvin, why don't you go get a job? Why don't you go get a job? Why don't you support yourself for once in your life? Child.
All of you miserable and women on my page are going to be very.
You the only one that's miserable, big head. Oh, that egg shake head.
Be mad.
Child.
But for the smart people who understand the plight of, I'm not trying to play victim.
Yes, you are. You mad. You mad because your sugar mama is gone, Kelvin. You mad. And guess what I feel about what you saying right now?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Period. Get off my screen. Get off my screen, you narcissist. Make me mad. They making me mad today, Naughty Crew. Like your whole life wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for that woman. Up next, let's get into well, condolences are in order. Grammy Award winner and American Idol alum Medusa, she has lost her life at the age of 47. She is so young. She is so young. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for this. Sad news is coming in Friday morning. Beloved Christian music artist Medusa, who is best known for her powerful voice and inspirational lyrics, has passed away at the age of 47. Christian media outlet K-Love reported that the heartbreaking news sharing Medusa died at her Nashville home on Thursday, April the 18th. Originally from California, Medusa Lynn Hundley, a Fifth Jubilee singer, gained the national attention as a contestant on American Idol. She finished in the top 10 on season 5 of the competition show. She later released her successful album, True Beauty, which was just the beginning of a successful music career that included hits like Overcomer. It earned her a Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Christian Music Album. She also won the K-Love Fan Award twice. This is so sad. She's so young, but beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay, she had a very strong voice. So condolences to her family and friends. I'm sure this is like a tragic, tragic loss for them. They're not saying the cause of death, but you know, that's neither here or there. She is gone, but she is not forgotten. Her art will live on forever. So condolences to her. Put some prayers in the chat for her family and friends. All right, looks like Taylor Swift. They're saying Taylor Swift is shading Kim Kardashian. You know, every time the Kardashians are shaded, I'm here for it, honey. Okay, shout out to Neighborhood Talk. So, oops, Taylor Swift accused of shading.
I don't think you.
Of shading Kim Kardashian in new song, Thank You, Amy. That's about being bullied. Your kid comes home singing a song Only Us Two is gonna know it's about you. So here's the lyrics. I don't think you've changed much, and so I changed your name. And any real defining clues in one day, your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know it's about you. Yeah, look at Swifty. So Wu-Tang is for the children, says, didn't have Taylor Swift writing a better diss track. They're Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole on my bingo cards. Thoughts and prayer to Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian ripping the photos of Taylor off her Skims 2025 campaign vision board this morning after thinking getting Lena, Sabrina, and Brittany was inching her closer. Child, they are not playing. Kim Kardashian waking up to see Taylor Swift dissing her. Man. They are dragging her. So this is verse 1. When I picture my hometown, there's bronze sprayed tan statue of you and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And this is the chorus. And it was always the same searing pain. But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed, F you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Child, she ain't playing. And it wasn't a fair fight or a clean kill. Each time that Amy stomped across my grave and that she wrote headlines in the local paper laughing at each baby steps I take. And it was always the same searing pain, but I prayed that one day I could say, and all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. I couldn't wait to show you it was real. Screamed, F you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal. Child, Taylor is going in. And you know, she got a history with beefing with Kanye. You know, Kanye jumping on the stage and taking her shine away, but Beyonce corrected it later. It goes deep. The beef goes deep. But let the girls fight, all right? I doubt if Kim Kardashian responds. I doubt she responds. She can't handle it. She cannot handle it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all even care? Sounds like rich people problems. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. I haven't been. All right. So Juby's bugging. This is about Brian McKnight. He's so bitter. I bet he wish he could have been with his ex. And is that hurt that he ain't with her, that he is negating even his kids? So true. That's my opinion. That man is a bitter Brian. Yes. That part. Mic drop. Sounds like he's miserable. Should be denounced. How you going to denounce your own kids? My memes. Yes, Carol. She said it's today, April Fool's Day. They all coming out smiling in my head. Kevin needs to get a job. Absolutely. Don't talk about Kevin. Kelvin, be about it. Get a job, period. For the first time in your life, you got to work, sir. Yes, so sad for her family and friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. I guess y'all don't care about the Swiftie story. It is all good. All right. Who we got up next on the roster? Sukiana. Now, I went over this story, I think earlier in the week. She was spotted dancing with a man with one leg, and Peter Thomas decided to double dutch his way into the situation to give his opinion like we care. Like, Peter, go take care of your debt. That's what we need you to go take care of your debt. Play your employees that back pay you owe them. You need to sit down and I said it. Well, Sukiana out here trolling him. She said, I'm a troll him. It's so funny.
Yeah, I want to know who the Peter man is and why he got my name in his blood clot mouth. Don't talk or go ahead and send this message to him. Peter, guns, Peter, Brad, Peter, the animal people. I don't know who he is. So, as you guys know, I was just shooting a music video, right? And I was dancing with a guy out there, and the guy happened to have he he had one leg or whatever. So I was dancing with him in my music video. First of all, I'm in Jamaica, baby, in Kingston, Jamaica. I don't know if y'all know about Jamaica or any Caribbean islands, but winding and dancing is a big thing there. So dancing on somebody is not looked at as vulgar or nasty or trampy. That's their culture. That's a culture. So let me tell you something. I want to know who the Peter man is. He got my name in his blood clot mouth. Don't talk or go ahead and send this message.
She's right. That is
understand why he posted me dancing on this man and said that's why all y'all going to hell. First of all, you bald. You need to worry about that restaurant that went to hell. That's what you need to do. Now I've been trying to spare you, but I don't understand what me dancing on a man who only got one leg got to do with going to hell. You saying that he can't dance?
Get him, Suki, get him.
He can't get no coochie. Can't dance on him. That make me know everything I know about you, because judging people that's missing limbs. Ain't nobody judging you for missing hair.
Period. And he's from Jamaica. That is the culture. They do dance on each other. That's the culture there. It's not shunned upon.
Missing payments for that restaurant.
Period.
And I've been there before. Out there in Miami, while you talking about people going to hell, I went there before. One of my friends, Peasy, he had a show at the office. When they came to town, we decided to go to that restaurant that you got. First of all, let me really understand why he posted me dancing on this man and said.
So that's Suki. And why not show the man some love? Okay, that's probably the most action he got all year with that one leg. Peter, mind your business. Mind the business that pays you, Peter. But Suki did that. She read that. She said, Peter. She drop kicked that ass too. Good for you, Suki. Good for you. I don't like a lot of your ways, but good for you. Tell that man what it is. Period. Hey, Grape Tea. Hey, Grape Tea. Hey, boo. Make sure you go over to Grape Tea and subscribe. That is my brother from another mother. Love you long time, baby. Yes. So Suki did that. She read him the riot act. All these narcs need to go back in their corner. Period. All these narcs need to go back in their corner. They are out of control. It must be Donald Trump energy. I'm telling you. Something going on with him going to trial. He's trying to throw us all off. Pay attention, people. Pay attention. Shout out to China and Tigger for working out their child care differences. All right, let's get into that. So, shout out to the neighborhood talks. We love to see it. Blac Chyna drops the lawsuit with Tigger over child support. Both will share joint legal and physical custody of their son, King. That is what's up. This is what adults do. This is the proper way. Because at the end of the day, you are affecting the children. Hopefully, Jeezy and Jeannie Mai can pay attention to this and take a page out of their book and put their egos aside and work things out for their baby. So it looks like Blac Chyna and Tyga have reached an agreement and won't be fighting over money anymore in court. So according to court documents obtained by Radar Online, the duo said they reached an agreement on child custody concerning their 11-year-old son, King, visitation and payments of their attorney fees. Okay, so if you recall, Tigger was initially upset that Chyna wanted to have joint custody of King and child support, despite only having him from Saturday to Monday. The two have agreed to share joint physical and legal custody. Chyna did initially want Tyga to pay her court fees, and at one point wanted the rapper sanctioned. It appears that all water under the bridge. All the water is under the bridge now. We're happy. Everything was able to be smoothed over. Absolutely. It's all about the kids at the end of the day. But Jeezy has since backtracked after he filed for full custody. Now he wants to do the joint thing. So Jeannie Ma probably got something on their hands. But both of them need to stop. Jeezy and Jeannie Ma. Y'all got a little one in between y'all. And she deserves to have time with both of you. She deserves to have both her parents in a life. And Jeannie Ma, you need to stop parental alienation. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. And you mess around and your daughter will grow up hating you if you keep keeping her from her father. I'm just saying. I'm a parent. I know how this goes. And no matter what my kid's father did, paid, this and that, I never kept them from their father. Hell, at one point in time, my daughter's father was struggling or whatever. I would leave my apartment for the weekend and go hang out with my girlfriends or something just so he could have time with his daughter. Because I know the importance of a child having a father in their life. And that's just what you do. And at the end of the day, it's not about me or him. It's about the children. All right, up next, I want to get into Freddie P. He sat down with an interview, and shout out to Morning Juice Box for this footage. And all my commentary falls under the Fair Use Copyright Act. I just want to say that. Let me put my. All right, we're just reviewing this content for educational purposes. I'm putting the information out there. You do your own research and formulate your own opinions. All right. But everything I'm talking about is of my opinion. But people are losing their as mine. So let's get into Freddie P. Freddie P is one of the original The Band members from Diddy's MTV show. Now he has been out here all over the internet dragging Diddy for years, talking about how because he didn't bend the Diddy will, Diddy basically blackballed him and nobody would work with him. So basically his career was flatlined. Well, now he's telling more details. Chill, let's get into it. But I just want to say Freddie P has been speaking out about Diddy before all of this hit. All right. Everybody can't be lying. All right. And I just have to say, all of this is allegations. Diddy has not been formally charged with anything as of yet. He's only been had lawsuits brought against him. And his life is just basically a mess at this point. Here we go.
Out. You feel me? Like me and my dog, God rest his soul. We was in like a G-Wagon, and he had a little 2.2s. I had a little pistol on me, whatever. I had the Mac, he had whatever. And we was waiting on his pussy to come out because we had a meeting at 1:00 that night. So I had.
So Freddie P is also saying he attempted. Let me go back. Sorry, guys.
He was like, somebody. He was like, what? He was like, Nick. He was like, you could walk out the studio right now. And somebody just walk up and pop you. He was like, I don't want to see you die or nothing like that, but Nick in the knee or something. He was like, he was basically like, you better control yourself, like you better humble yourself. And I done been there. I know how it is when you're Apex and you at the top with the big dog. He got to, he probably ain't really want to do that. Our relationship was different. You get what I'm saying? Like, he was like, somebody. He was like, what? He was like, Nick. He was like,
well, he basically threatened him. He's saying he threatened him, which that sounds familiar. That's what Diddy does. That sounds familiar. Patterns of behavior, people.
We in front of everybody. Nick like he was like, man, money, man, what you think, you bad or something? He was like, Nick, I'll buy every house on your block. Shut every light off on that bitch, and when you come out, every time you come out that bitch, you'll get popped. So when another nigga tell you some shit like that, you like, get your animated ass out of here, goofy ass. You feel what I'm saying? When he tell you some shit like that, you go to picture him purchasing every house. You go to picturing every light on the block going, we get in a situation. We in front of everybody. Nick like, he was like, man, money, man, what you think, you bad or something? He was like, oh no. And that shit silenced me. And for you to make that, people ask why I left the band. Like, that's why I left the band. Like, that's why I didn't do Dave Chappelle. Like, we got into that. my next time I got the chance to go home, because I had to, you're a gangster. It's like, when you ain't got your gun on, you got to play it off sometime. So I had to play it off. I tried to, man, listen, I don't even want to talk. It's because I don't know statute of limitation going on. And that shit silenced me. And for you to make that, people ask why I left the band. Like, I will be the one to put you on the news and me. You get what I'm saying? That's how I felt at that time. Like, boy, you threaten me? Like, niggas in the street don't threaten me. I'm going to war with real killers, and they ain't out there like this. You niggas I know standing on business, and you, that's how I felt. Like, oh, I gotta have you. And later on that night, I was trying to take his ass out. You feel me? Like, I will be the one to put you on the news and me. You get what I'm saying? That's how I felt at that time. Like, boy, you threaten me? Like, niggas in the street don't threaten me. I'm going to war with real killers, and they ain't out there like this. You niggas I know standing on business, and you, that's how I felt. Like, oh, I gotta have you. And later on that night, I was trying to take his ass out. You feel me? Like, out. You feel me? Like, me and my dog, God rest his soul, we was in like a G-Wagon, and he had a little 2.2s. I had a little pistol on me, whatever. I had the Mac, he had whatever. And we was waiting on his pussy to come out. Because we had a meeting at 1 o'clock that night. So I knew in my mind that, okay, we got into this earlier that day. So my time frame was, let me get back. So from like 11, no, we got out there like 10:40 out. You feel me? Like,
all right, so it sounds like Diddy was once again trying to force his will on someone, and when they didn't, because Freddie P, he from the hood, he from the streets, he ain't be for that. And anybody that's going to stand on their manhood, they not going to bend to the will of a Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you show weakness, he going to pounce on you or whatever. But Freddie, he been talking about this for years, how he tried to do him dirty, and what I think it really is, he wasn't willing to bend over and let Diddy have that virgin hole and spread that hurt. Allegedly. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what Freddie P saying. Well, Juby Buggy, you must have missed my show. I'm trying to think of when I did it. I had a show where I found the recording of Kim Porter's friend. She spoke out on a podcast. And let me see. It was 8 days ago. It is tagged hashtag justice for Kim Porter. She's on the thumbnail. Her friend spoke out and she said that Kim always used to say Diddy was a horrible, horrible father. So there you have it. But go check out the recording. Yeah, go check out the recording. Yeah, so in true hashtag no Diddy fashion, he treats his artist horrible. Please hit the like. Please hit the like button, Naughty Crew. Up next, I want to get into this story about DaBaby. A YouTuber came out and said that basically DaBaby scammed him. They took to Twitter. And I didn't want to do it at first, but I was like, is this true or not? Because anybody can say anything. La Mike Jr. took to Twitter and posted and said, I lost 20K today at DaBaby, ran off with 20K. I paid him for a video. I did everything I was supposed to do. Please don't scam me, brother. This is my livelihood. This was supposed to be my blow up video, my way out. How am I supposed to make it out if I lose all my videos? I'm 19, bro. Please, God. Why does everything have to go bad? I don't even have a full video. I spent my last on that, and this happened. Why me, God? What did I do at DaBaby? Please off with my bag, please. I'll fix whatever you need, bro. That was my last. This was my dream. I was working towards this just for it to be taken away from me again. Please come finish the video. Please don't scam me, bro. I support you, bro. Please don't F over me, bro. I play all your music. Child, I was like, wow, that's desperate. You know, when I first saw it, I'm just like, But these celebrities, they be scamming too. But when I first saw it, Naughty Crew, I was like,
That's suspicious. That's weird.
I definitely thought it was suspicious and weird, but for him to publicly come out and say that, I was just like, oh my God, like it must be some truth to it. All right, so hold on. And shout out to It's On Site for this footage. So this is the YouTuber. Okay, here we go.
My grandma gave me $10,000 out of the $20,000, bro, because she wanted to see this video before she go, bro. She battling cancer right now, bro. Like, and I did this shit for her, bro. My great grandma, bro. Like, I'm at a loss for words, bro. Can y'all please tag the baby and tell him, please run this video back, bro? Please run a video back, bro. I put my all into this YouTube shit, bro. I'm 19, bro. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, bro. A lot of people don't make it to this position, bro. Please. I paid the baby $20,000 and he walked all set, bro.
Okay, so then the baby then posted. He said, I didn't run off, Ninja. I walked off. You know why too, Ninja. Be glad that's the way it went and tighten up. All right. And so here's the video shoot.
Out of all the bitches that you don't smell in here, would you suck the out my?
Get this bitch. Get this queen out of here, man.
What?
Get this queen.
What you mean?
Get this disrespectful queen out of here.
You smell the Valentino, baby. Come on.
Get this disrespectful queen out of here.
She was
Just came in here.
I'm speaking from the heart.
Verbally harass me.
I'm not verbally harassing you.
Get this disrespectful queen.
I think you.
And he trying to be respectful now. The baby have been canceled, you know, for his homophobic comments he made or whatever. So I think he learned his lesson. You see how he coming at like, get this queen out of here. Please hit the like button.
I don't think you want to do that.
You too, baby. And don't have no vendetta with me.
Oh, baby.
She told me Charlamagne a guy do that. She told me Charlamagne.
Yeah, they all do it.
Don't play like
Come
that.
on.
Yo, go ahead on, baby.
I told her it was a New Orleans thing. I think she got it confused.
Yeah.
No, I ain't got it confused.
Go ahead on, baby.
Who gonna stop me? What you talk about? I'm not through.
Just one more. Go ahead.
See, and she too. We ain't going no more. The last question, get this disrespectful queen out of here. What I do, I'm a professional now.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
This is my question. Out of all the bitches that you don't smell in here, would you suck the out my?
That is disrespectful. That's disgusting. It's classless. It's whack. I mean, he should have prepared him for this. But the baby, he has since come out and rebutted against
Yes, sir. The young nigga want to know the idea. Go to idea, young nigga. Because I'm feeling good tonight. I'm on some other shit. You see what I'm saying? I was on some other shit the other night too. That's why I just left peacefully. I said, this is preposterous. I'm out of here. But since, you know, you getting on here and you making your little story up and all that, and now you got people playing with my name. Like I just came and just robbed you. Check this what we gonna do. I'm gonna take the $20,000 that you gave me for my time for that hour plus that I spent in up. And I'm gonna give $1,000 a piece to them 20 girls that you paid to let a lame nigga like you disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? For that little YouTube check. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that 20,000 that you gave me. I'm gonna give it to them girls. Them queens, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't need to be having no lame ass nigga like you. Play with them, know it. Yes, sir. The young nigga want to know the idea. Go to idea, young nigga.
Okay, do y'all think that's fair? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. And, you know, ironically, when I looked at the story, I said, wow, maybe the baby has grown. Because remember, he was wreaking havoc in the streets, running amok, fighting, disrespecting his baby mother, and things like that. And I'm like, you know what? showing some growth. He's showing some growth. And he could have easily disrespected that young lady. He kept his cool, and he could have easily decided to lay the pause on that gentleman for bringing him into a crazy situation. But I think the baby done got some therapy. The baby trying to grow up. Uh-huh. If a guy would have asked a girl celeb the same question, we would have questioned his actions. Exactly. I think it's fair, and I think that's a beautiful way to honor them young ladies. Like, but it's only so much you could blame the content creator because they signed up for it. People will do anything for clout. Like, women, we got to do more better. Like, we got to teach these men how to value us. Seriously. And to be exploited for a punk YouTuber, like, girl, bye. Girl, bye. So I said that's what's up. Let me see what some of these comments are saying. All right. So the Dame Don says the whole interview was cringy, polish up, young man. The baby stood on business. Period. I feel like that too. Yo, the baby, you
Ever in life, I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me.
He stood on business. It's fact. And I'm happy to see the growth. Like, I don't just only talk about the salacious gossip when they're doing bad and stuff like that. Because I reported on the story when him and Danny Lynn brother got into it, when he threw Danny Lynn out and everything. And I'm like, yo, he's disgusting. But then now I see this and I'm like, okay, I see some growth. So yeah, so he stood on business and protected his peace. I hope he learned a valuable lesson. Now y'all need to apologize to the baby. I don't know about going that far, but I appreciate that. Shout out to a Toxic Teen Lounge. Love her content. She has a YouTube channel and follow her on social media. The baby has to understand these 20 versus 1 stuff been happening. Did he not know how they go? I feel he was too damn sensitive over something she said, and he over there smiling. The girl, nah, I just think it was disrespectful and disgusting the way she came at him. Like, that's nasty. Would you suck the out of my no, ma'am, no, ma'am. You humiliated yourself for what? Go find your worth. Go find your worth. All right. So Dame Dash out here speaking about Biggie and Diddy, how they copied him and Jay-Z. And I wanted to see what my Naughty crew thought. Let's get into it. Shout out to Hip Hop DX for this story.
Supposedly Jay and Big went to school together, but Jay didn't know him, and our thing was, because we were doing the stuff like going in and getting the money and doing the popping the bottles and all that, in that moment, we had always felt that Biggie and Puff were copying us. Always. They were always like, they'd see us in the club and it seemed like the next day a record would be made.
You thought Biggie and Puff were copying you guys?
No, they were. No
and
doubt.
Who's we? It's you and Jay?
Yeah, my whole crew. Rock.
So
we was really getting money. You know what I mean? So, no disrespect to Biggie, but it was a different hustle. We weren't like on the street pitching work. You know what I mean? We was a connect. So it was a different kind of thing. But that lifestyle of hustler and all that was us. That was them copying us for sure. And so we kind of had problems. So I would like run up sometimes, and I was confrontational with Biggie and him at first. And but when we finally got cool, supposedly Jay and Big went to school together, but Jay didn't know him.
I believe that's possible because ain't nothing original about Diddy. He always copying and stealing from somebody. I mean, I think if anything, it was Diddy that was leading that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me see what the comments are saying. This person said, oh, I get it. You Biggie and he's Puffy. Iceberg Slim said, Big and Jig did have the same ghostwriters, Iceberg Slim, The Golden Child. Wow. And you know, it's been said on the streets for years. I know from radio, they always accuse Jay of biting other people's styles. Sound familiar? And then now his wife, she gets accused of constantly biting people's styles. This person said, "This is why Jay doesn't mess with you. You just messy." I'm just saying, everybody else speaking out. Why not Dame Dash? Okay, Carol said, "I could believe it. I could believe it. I think it's very credible what he's saying." Well, everybody, it is prom season. Okay, let the prom wars begin. Okay, I'll be looking for the dresses and stuff like that. But yes, prom season has begun for a class of 2024. Shout out to the Shade Room. They always give a good prom content every year. So I'll be following it. Prom Wars, class of 2024 is different. Which prom queen stepped the hardest? Let's get into it, Naughty Crew. Y'all let me know. Here we go. Now, this is gorgeous. Y'all know my favorite color is purple, and I love all shades of purple. Do not make me choose. Well, I thought this was very classy. I think she looks gorge. She ate this look up. And I love the train. How it goes into the different shades of purple. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I think she looks beautiful. Y'all know I love the fashions over here. This is gorgeous. She ate this up. I love the gloves. I love everything about this look. I love the color. She looks royal. Yes, very pretty, right? And I'm glad she don't look all trashy. Like, here's another one. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Love the shoes. I want a pair of shoes like that, actually. Go ahead, prom girls. Get it. This is look number 3. I thought this was interesting. With the snake and everything. 90 people in the chat. Please hit that like button. In the white. And she came with a helicopter. Woo! Proms are costing more than weddings now. But I thought this was different. They said, we flying in. He said, I'm going to flew you out. She said, I'm flued out now. What's up? Okay, lady in red. Yes, they doing it this year, right, Carol? They looking real classy. Now, this one. Yeah, no. No on this one for me. That's my It's a no for me on this one. But she still looks gorgeous, so to speak. I just don't necessarily like this cut on her body type. Now this is gorgeous. I would have liked to see him in some shoes. I'm just saying. But she looks gorgeous. A little over the top for you. Let's see who else. Now she looks classy. I like her in the blue. So shout out to the class of 2024. Y'all do that. All right. I'll look for some more prom looks for you guys. I'll keep my eye out. All right, the last one I wanted, Little Dirk. He sat down for an interview. Little Dirk is out of Chicago. his relationship be on Front Street on a regular. Yeah, Dress 1 and 2 are definitely top tier. I agree. So let's get into Lil Durk. He talking about how he don't have company in his house, and I ain't mad at him because people be, child, they be so shady. Shout out to It's On Site for catching this footage. Here we go.
Nobody is ever allowed to my house. It be my best friend never been in my house.
For real?
I promise.
Your best friend?
I promise. Like it's people like that I just don't allow around my girl and my kids. Cause it's like I'm just a different type of nigga. I'm not the we're gonna have family night at Dirk house tonight. It's the
everybody at Dirk's crib.
Yeah,
type shit.
We gotta everybody getting watched. We gotta watch everybody. Hey, they go too close to them kids. You know what to do. Like that's how I play. Like I don't play. Like, nobody is ever allowed to my house.
I ain't mad at him because especially like with his stature, people be low key jealous and things like that. People be trying to set you up. Protect your peace, Lil Durk. I'm right here with you. I ain't mad at him because people are weird. They're funky, and it be your family and friends. Those be the ones trying to get you. Okay. This person says, if your best friend has never been to your house, then I wouldn't consider that your best friend. I don't necessarily think that's the case. I just think he's trying to protect his family at all costs. This person said, home is a private space and should be protected. Smart man. I agree. You get a heart. This person said, that's no way to live. My best friend was over last night and we had a great time. Look, to each his own, but I'm not mad at him. They bring negative energy in your space. Exactly, Juby Bucket. As a celeb or a rich person, can you really trust anyone? No. You see what's going on in this world around everyone. So I'm not mad at him. You got to protect your family and your peace at all costs. And with him being at the level that he is, I don't blame him for protecting himself. That's when your stuff go missing and stuff like that. Stuff start walking out the door when you just be too trusting. See? Juby Buggin said her cousin was murdered by a family member and set up and a robbery went wrong, all over jealousy and money. Look, people, the whole point of this show is keep your eyes open, think with your logical mind. There's a lot going on around us, and we all have to do what we can to protect ourselves, because when it comes down to it, it's going to be every man for themselves. It ain't going to matter. All right. So I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me this evening. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Okay. The narcs are narking. Please make sure you thumbs up this video. I will be vlogging more this weekend. I don't know if I'll have like a full show because I have a lot to get ready for my trip to make sure things are in order before I leave. So I'll vlog. I'll go live on my Instagram. So please make sure you follow me on all my different social media platforms so that you can have a good time with me. Y'all already know how I do. I have a good time. You know what I mean? In the words of Whitney Houston,
I don't fight. I don't wrestle. I beat bitches up.
Period. Bark up this tree if you want to. You got beef?
You don't want no problems. You just talk like you do.
What's up? We ain't never scared over here. Make sure y'all don't get
Kelvin swallowed up.
Don't get swallowed up by the evils of this world, Naughty Crew. I appreciate every last one of you joining me. Thank you for the super chats, all donations. I appreciate every last one of you. I hope you all have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. One.